Hello beautiful ladies and gentlemen, my name is Shonice. This is my first ever YouTube video, and I decided to make this video for people who always ask me, how do you become a flight attendant? It's so easy, it's so simple, it just takes dedication, patience, and dedication and patience. So we can get started. So applying to become a flight attendant, like I said, it's very simple. You start off by doing your research. Do your research about the airlines that you want to apply to. My tip: apply for all of them. Literally every airline in the United States or whatever country you're in. If I'm that lucky and you're in freaking Europe watching my video, hi. Okay, so you apply to every airline, regional and mainline. Regional are the smaller airlines. So if you've ever flown before and you flew on a really small aircraft, the one that holds like 50 people, 70 maybe if you're lucky, those are the regionals. Those are the aircrafts and the companies that fly the in-between flights, the short haul flights, you know, the 45-minute flights. Sometimes mainline do it too, but that's what regional, you know, take care of. So yeah, do your research. Glassdoor really helped me. Glassdoor, YouTube, and Google. Okay, when I first applied, I literally had no one to ask, no one to talk to. So I did my research. I was on a Facebook page called Flight Attendant Career Connection. Yeah, and that page literally is filled with current flight attendants and potential flight attendants, people that, you know, obviously want to become flight attendants. And you can pretty much ask any question or go to the search box and search for whatever question you're looking for, the topic of the question, keywords, you know, anything. Like, so if you're applying for Delta, type Delta in the search box, and so many things about Delta will come up that you didn't even know. Things that, you know, pros and cons about any company that you're looking, you know, into applying for. I did all my research on Glassdoor, Facebook, and Google. They are my best friends. Literally, especially YouTube. YouTube is my best friend. If anyone say, hey, who's your best friend? YouTube. Not kidding. So, so once I got all my information about the airlines that I wanted to apply to, I went to their websites and I looked at keywords in their websites, things that I should put in my resume and my cover letter, which is very important. So I looked up keywords, you know, safety, customer service, all of those things. Very important to any airline. Safety comes first. Customers, listen, your safety and passengers is like, go to an interview. Hey, what do you know about us? Safety. It'll get you the job, I promise you. Kidding, but seriously, safety is important. It is very important. So make sure that's something included in your resume somehow. Like, hey, you know, if you're in customer service, if you were a server like me, I was a server, and safety is like, but I included it in there. You know, like, we wore safe shoes so we wouldn't slip, you know, safety. It's in there. It's there. So you can use stuff like that, you know, keywords that you find on the airline's website that you can include into your resume. That you get your resume together, you go on the websites, open the tabs, like apply to them all, regional and all. Flight Attendant Career Connections will help you, you know, learn about all the other airlines out there, because I didn't know what a regional was when I started, and I started with the regional, you know, so that helped me. They helped me. It was amazing. Your next step is apply. Your resume is already done. You did your resume, you got the keywords, you apply now. So like I said, open all the tabs, go to all of the websites, stroll all the way down, careers, and it'll say flight attendant or in-flight or cabin crew. flight attendant. They're all three flight attendants. That's what they mean. So you apply. You send your resume. Some you'll send your resume right then and there in your cover letter. Some don't require a cover letter, but have one just in case, because I've used it a couple of times. You send your resume and everything. They say, hey, we like this person, or we don't. You want them to like you. So, hey, we like this person, and yeah, we're going to send her or him a brain fart. What? We're going to send her an assessment. We're going to send him or her an assessment. You're going to do the assessment. They're all customer service questions. So obviously if you worked in customer service, it's easy. So you do that, you wait and you wait. Sometimes it's like, boom, bam, you're in there, interview. Sometimes it's like, oh crap, I forgot I even applied to them. They just emailing me back. It happens. Sometimes it takes a while. Sometimes it's right away. So with my regional, I don't even remember taking an assessment. It was a while ago. But I know when I applied, it was an over the phone interview. So that happened to me with my regional, but it's different for mainline. So you do your video interview, go on Glassdoor, you type in the job that you're going for, the company, put in airline, such and such, right? And then you'll put in flight attendant. And the interview questions will come up. Like, you can prepare for these questions that you're about to get on the video interview. Like I said, the questions are general customer service and maybe like 1 or 2 safety questions. But it's pretty much all common sense, right? So you would practice those questions, but remember, do not sound rehearsed. Don't sound like you're reading, you know, or like you're a robot. Be you. Give them your personality. Like, every airline loves personality. They don't want robots. You know what I mean? It is customer service. Even though we're there for the passenger safety, it is customer service at the same time. You know, you want your passengers to say, I loved my flight attendant. She was great. He or she was great. You know, that was the most amazing flight I've ever been on, because really the flight attendants make it, you know. It could be the most turbulent flight ever, but if you're a flight attendant that helps, you know, your passengers, you know, feel better, you talk them through things, you explain things to them, they love you. Trust me, I do it all the time. I love talking to people. So Glassdoor will give you all of the questions. You'll have all the questions you need. You know, they don't really switch it up like that. The airlines, they pretty much keep it the same. So you can practice your questions before you even do the video interview. They give you like a couple of days to prepare. Don't worry, it won't be like the very next day. So once you get that email, you do your video interview, boom, bam, you're in the door. Face-to-face came, the face-to-face interview came like, well, the email for the interview came next week or 6 months later. It happens, trust me. So whenever it comes, you'll get the face-to-face invite, and they'll fly you out to wherever their face-to-face is. It's mainly where their main base is, depending on, you know, what airline. You'll go to their main base, you do the face-to-face interview, and that is way more personal. There's a group interview when you get there. You do a group interview, so you know you're meeting everyone just like you that obviously want to be flight attendants just like you. But remember, it's not a competition. You're not there to kill everyone, okay? No, be friendly, talk to people, talk to everyone. I mean, it may be like 100 of y'all. Don't talk to everybody, but you know, like, just talk, be friendly, be personable, talk to people. After your group interview, they'll give you like group activities and stuff like that to do, and they're watching you. You know, the airline, usually they're flight attendants. Usually the people that are watching you are current flight attendants for the company. So they know the position you're in. They're not just people that's never been flight attendants and they don't know how to tell if you'll make a good flight attendant or not. No, these are actual flight attendants, so they will, you know, like they know they were in your shoes before. So they know what to look out for, who would make a great flight attendant, who would be good with other flight attendants. Would I like to fly with you? You know, like if I was one of them, my question to myself would be, would I like to fly with this person? Is this someone that everyone would like to fly with? You know, you do your group activities. Then next thing you know, they cut. So they'll cut people. You're not bad if they cut you, you know, like that doesn't mean, I'm not a good flight attendant, I quit. No, keep going. Just keep going. Be positive, remember? So you get cut or not. And if you don't, yay, 101. So you move on to the next level, which would be the 101. And you do the 101 with, again, current flight attendant. Well, that's what my company did. I don't know if other companies, they just have their recruiters and they're not flight attendants. I'm not sure, but my company was current flight attendants. So talk to them 101 and charm them. I'm a person that like to make people laugh. So I use that. I make my recruiter laugh. In my customer service stories, I always pick a funny story. Funny things happen to us, you know? And our customer service experience. I was a server, so many funny things happen. A server on South Beach at that. So many funny things happen. So I use those funny stories, but also like it's funny but serious, you know? Like, hey, this happened, it was hilarious, but you know, I had to do my job and I had to tell my manager and I had to handle it this way. Safety first, customer first, you know, like you put those in there. I was funny, but serious at the same time, you know? You want the person to feel like they know you already. You want them to fall in love with you, you know? You don't want to be like, oh yeah, well, you know, so serious, robot, boring, you know? Like, I mean, if that works for you, do it, you know? But for me, it worked to be funny, to funny, serious, and, you know, just make my recruiter say, I'd love to fly with her on a 4-day trip. Heck yeah, she's fun, you know, like, but she also knows how to do her job. So yeah, that's a tip from me to you, you know, if you're like me, you know. So after that, after your 101, it depends, you know, sometimes you get the conditional job offer there, CJO, flight attendant code, you get that there, or they say they'll call you, they'll give you a call. Now, I've seen some flight attendants on Flight Attendant Career Connection Facebook page say, hey, you know, well, potential flight attendants say, hey, I went to this interview, I did the face-to-face, they said they were going to call me back, I didn't get it. And then months later, I got it, yay, they called me back. Some get the job offer right then and there. So it's different. I guess it depends on their need for flight attendants or their next training date, you know. They're not going to tell you, hey, your next training date is 6 months down the line. No, like they'll give you like a month, like you'll know like a month in advance or something like that, you know. So if they don't have a class coming up soon, you won't know until that class is, you know, coming soon. So yeah, so once you're done with that face-to-face, you get the conditional job offer, boom, bam, you get the job. Somewhat. Training starts. Like I said, I was in training for 3 weeks with my regional company in Phoenix, Arizona. So you go through training. Remember, you do not have the job yet. You are still technically applying because you're taking tests every single day. Even on the first day, they send you a packet in your email, you print it out, you study it before you get to training. Like I said, they give you a few weeks before, you know, training actually starts to prepare for training, to put in your 2 weeks for work, to try to save up a couple of extra dollars. You know, they tell you save your money because you're going to need it. 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 8 weeks sometimes without a job. How are you gonna pay your bills? How are you gonna eat? I'm always hungry. I need to eat, you know, like I need food. So With my regional airline, we got a stipend pay. It's $150 a week. We got the card every Friday. It was a little cash card. We got it every Friday. I was able to pay my phone bill with that and eat. And most of the money went to food. I kept food in my hotel room. Like, it was a kitchen and it was just a microwave, you know? So once you're in training, study. Like, it is very important. Now, don't overstudy, like keep a balance, you know? Don't go to sleep super late because class starts early in the morning. You need all of your energy. You need to pay attention. You need that energy. I promise you do, because it gets boring. Lectures, come on, who likes lectures? If you like lectures, who are you? You know, I hate lectures. They're boring. But there's plenty of them throughout training. You know, some of it is fun information, so you pay attention a bit more. Some of it is like, ugh, I hate this, you know. But you need that energy, regardless, to pay attention, to write notes down, you know, to take it all in. You need to take it all in. So, like I said, that energy, you need it. So eat, sleep, study. It's key. It is key. Your days off is not a day off, because use that day to study longer and sleep longer. You eat, you sleep, you study. Eat, sleep, study. If you go through training, sing that song, eat, sleep, study, because it's important. Eat, sleep, study, because it's important. I went off beat, but you get it. Study groups is key. Key, okay? Key. Because studying alone, it's like, yeah, you may be better studying alone. I know some people that are, but you definitely want to get other people's opinions, you know, get their notes, what helped them, you know, like with our airport codes, we made like funny things, like if the airport code was PB&J, you know, peanut butter and jelly, like just to help you remember, you know, like you get other people's ideas about how it's easier for them to study, and it works, because I didn't do that. I didn't make, you know, funny little names and stuff like that. Like, I learned that from someone, and it really helped me with the airport codes, because some of them don't make any sense. In New Orleans, MSY, really? MSY? Why does that make any sense? It doesn't, you know? So some of them, they don't make sense, so you make things up. We said messy New Orleans, you know? It may not be messy, but it helped you remember, you know, like what it is. I forgot, I did not give you a tip about dress code for your video interview. Makeup, blush, liner, if you don't wear liner, mascara, and lipstick. Blush, mascara, lipstick is the required makeup, you know. You could do more. You could do foundation, highlight, eyebrows, you know, give them you know, honey, like give them you. So if you could, you know, do so. Wear the basics if you don't know how to do a full face of makeup. For my naturals, wear your hair back for the interview, at least, you know. I was actually told by a random recruiter that my hair wasn't professional. So wear it back or straighten it. And that's just, it sucks, like, to be told that. So for all my naturals, for another video in the future, if you would like to see how I do my hair for work, I don't always wear it out. Sometimes I'm cute, I wear it in a bang, in a puff, a little bun, a high bun. So if you'd like to see how I wear my hair, let me know in the comment section below if you would like to see it, you know. This is a twist out that I just took out. And it's like one of the best twist outs I've ever had. It's only a 2-strand twist, and I usually do 3. So if you want to see how I did this and other styles for work, let me know. Bye. Oh, no, don't go anywhere yet. I know I said bye. Subscribe. Like, I'm going to try to make this channel about natural flight attendants and flight attendants, period. You know, like, there's no videos out there for us natural girls or natural flight attendants. Trust me, I've looked. There may be 1 or 2, but we need more. We need more inspiration being natural flight attendants. It's hard. Our hair isn't wake up and glow hair. It's not like that. We have to prep it the night before and all of that. So if you would like to see more of that, you know, more details about my hair, more details about flying, let me know. I'm happy to cater to my natural flight attendants, but flight attendants period. If you're looking to be a flight attendant, ask away. I'm here to help. Yeah, thank you for watching. Subscribe, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. As I've heard from one of my recruiters, I hope you have clear skies and great tailwind. Bye.